Hello, hello. Oops, to change my uh, headphones. I don't like them on too much. I don't like them on all the way when I'm streaming. Because I don't like talking and being all muffled. Anyway, hello, welcome to the stream. Gotta pull it up on. Oh, I was too long on. I opened up the app and rested on the stream that was up, and it of course made me go into that stream, and then chaos ensues. Okay, great. Now I have my stream up. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, and I'll have to be relying on this a lot because I'm playing Life is Strange today. And hold on. I know right now I don't have music because I wanted the game music, but um it's gonna be annoying at me. So, right, I was gonna pull up other music. Hold on. I will try to do that. Let's see. Um, there we go. Little bit of music. Yeah, the issue is, oh my gosh, what is up with, I hate the Twitch app currently is, since it updated a while ago, is really annoying. Anyway, no, not really feeling this song. Well, definitely not that one. See some Night in the Woods. What do we want? No, none of these are what I want. You know when you just can't find a song? Nope. Nope. Whatever. Okay, we'll just randomly pick one. Okay. So anyway, playing Life is Strange today. However, Life is Strange is annoying, and when it is full screen, you cannot use the Windows key to access the bar at the bottom of your computer. So I cannot be in Life is Strange full screen and switch back to OBS. It is impossible. You might be able to press Control-Alt-Delete, open Task Manager, and that will then prompt up the window, and then now you're like in windowed mode essentially, so then you can click into another window. However, that was working until then it stopped working after a few minutes. So now when I open up Task Manager when Life is Strange is in full screen, the Task Manager just doesn't open. Actually, wait, it opens, just the game is like takes priority and acts like it's more important, you know? So yeah, it's a little hold on, I wanna, no, the colors are just look so different on my phone. Man, Twitch Mobile's weird. Well, I guess phone. It's a phone thing. It is 100% my phone, and it's 100% because I have it on, I don't know, the mode that's better for your eyes, so you like it doesn't blind you. Hold on this. Wow, this is like the chillest of chill music in the world. I didn't want chill music. I wanted like slightly chill. This is too chill. Anyway, ad break ends in a minute, so that'll be when we start the game. But yeah, so anyway, the game is really frustrating. Once it's full screen, there's no way to get out of it, but then I changed it to windowed, but windowed is not very large, unfortunately. Like, it's a resolution thing, I think. It takes up, I don't know, maybe half of the screen-ish, right? Just not, yeah, resolution problems. And I don't want to play with it being a tiny little box, and I can't expand the window because of the mouse settings or whatever the settings are in the game. I can't, even though it's windowed, I cannot get to the borders of the window, basically. So I can't drag the window larger for me. I can in OBS, so for you guys, it wouldn't really be an issue. But for me, playing the game, it would be super annoying to have it just be in like a tiny, not tiny, but a half of my screen. I want the full screen game experience, just windowed. But it just won't let me do that. So I remember I had a lot of issues when Life is Strange first came out. I tried to play it and it kept crashing. Like, my computer that I had at the time could not handle this game at all in any shape. Like, it wasn't good. I couldn't get past like the opening scene, the lighthouse. Couldn't do it. So just every time I tried, it crashed. But then eventually I got a better computer and I played it and everything. But like I said, this is not my first time playing the game. I have played it, I have beaten it, finished it all the way through. And I guess I'll just say here, spoilers. In choosing between Chloe and the town, I chose the town because I feel Chloe does not actually like us. We are a replacement for Rachel. Max is a replacement for Rachel, and it just didn't feel like a good relationship. I knew it wasn't healthy, and I just couldn't. Like, it's, Oh, hey, Grim, welcome. Thank you. Yes. So far it's not the best stream, just because of Life is Strange being Life is Strange. But thank you. Hopefully no glitches and anything with it as I play. But yeah, so yeah. But yeah, hopefully it's just this first game that's weird. Hopefully the others will run better. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I've played them, so I don't know if they were just as glitchy or a little bit better. Maybe, I don't know. But I know this first one is a little weird sometimes. But yeah, but anyway, oh, hey, Knuckle, welcome. Good to see you back. How have you been? But yeah, so for Life is Strange, the first time I played it, like I said, I finished all the way through. I chose the town over Chloe. Just like I said, I don't like the relationship. I might like it better playing it through now, but I highly doubt it. I still think Max is a replacement for Rachel, and that's just the way it is. If you haven't seen the game, then that won't make much sense, but it'll be fine as we go through. But just spoil. I'm probably gonna do that again this time too, unless my opinion about the relationship changes in this playthrough. Maybe, different perspective, been through different things, but I fully believe that I will not like any sort of relationship between Chloe and Max. Yeah, it has been a while. I kind of talked about this a little bit yesterday in my stream. But I had a lot of stuff going on this like whole 2024 year. I tried to stream back in April, but it didn't. Hi, Combo, welcome. Hopefully you've been good. But yeah, I was really busy. Like I said, work hasn't been going very well for a while. It's like, one of those situations where your employer is not doing great money-wise, very clearly, and roughness happens, in various ways as they kind of tighten the belt, so to speak. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. And then I moved as well over the past few months. I was looking for a while for another place, and then so I moved this past summer. Mostly settled in now, so that's why I'm good to go back and streaming. I'm actually really feeling it. Like I tried to stream again in April, and it was not fun. I wasn't not that the stream wasn't fun, but I still wasn't I wasn't ready to come back. I think it felt like too much pressure, too much, I don't know, just it didn't feel good. And then when I tried to play Stardew Valley with the mods and they weren't working, and then well, they worked the first 1 or 2 streams, but then they didn't work, and when I had to fix them, I didn't really want to. And then I was like, what other game can I play? And I literally did not want to stream any other games. I was like, any game, do I feel like streaming it? No, I do not. So I kind of gave up on that. But now I'm in a good place, ready to start streaming again. I'm really excited. Yeah, so we're doing good. Things are doing good. You work for a place that's too big to fail, so most of your work issues them trying to min-max their money at the cost of the workers. Oh yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of where I work, we're not gonna, close up shop or anything like that. They're not really in danger, but they things aren't going well financially, and yeah, they're trying to cut costs, and they have been for a while. And it kind of just been getting worse and worse, and it's been hitting me a little bit harder in the past year or so, and especially probably this year too, moving forward. But it is what it is. Kind of, in some ways, it's hit the point now where I am feeling less, I guess, invested maybe in work. So kind of feeling like shifting to more outside of work stuff, and other hobbies and other things I do, like streaming. So it gets to that point where you're just like, too much BS. I just don't care anymore. I'll fight it, I'll push, and then there gets to a point where, kind of like a breaking point where you're like, I can't put this much energy and care into this anymore about, not the job itself, but about the things I was having issues with. That you gotta give up on it at some point. So that's why I'm kind of like, I'm giving myself permission to enjoy streaming and focusing on this a little bit more, I think. But I know the Discord, I have it set to never expire, but I think it expires after a week. So I know I need to, I don't know why it does that. It says it should not expire, but it does, and it's extremely frustrating. But yeah, so I'll get a new link in. I haven't gotten quite that far yet. But yeah, I'll probably be kind of getting back into streaming and getting up all my socials up and running again. Today I posted on TikTok a clip from yesterday's stream, and I was like, after I gave it an hour and a half and then 2 hours, and then I started to be like, why? I think it was after 3 hours, I was like, why does this have 2 views? That's insane. There's always that, initial batch of 10 people that they roll at the very minimum. Sometimes the initial rollout's 100 or so, but there's usually a little rollout to some people, and they watch your video, and then if it does well in that demographic, then they roll it out to, I think the next batch is 300, something like that, 200. TikTok is really with views, it's hit or miss. Yeah, but it's not, it's not that, because no one really uses, at least that I'm aware of, doesn't really use the following feed, right? It's always the For You page. And when I do post stuff and it gets views, like most of the views come from the For You page. And what, like I said, what they do is they send it out to like 10 people, and then as long as nothing, gets flagged really, then they roll it out to more. And every like few hours or so, it like reevaluates the video, and they change the metrics. I think again, no one really knows the intricacies of the algorithm, but it's based on watch time, completion rate, that sort of thing. Other like follows, comments, like engagement activity, saves, and the weights of those are different. They change over time. Sometimes comments are better. Sometimes, I know there was a period of time where saves, they really valued saves. Sometimes it's watch time. Sometimes it's completion rate, like how many people complete the video. So like your watch time, everyone could be watching 59 seconds of a 1-minute video, but you might have a 0% completion rate if no one finishes the video, right? It's like percent of audience that completes it. Anyway, so many different statistics and stuff. And if it hits their mark of like a good enough video, which like before it used to be, I don't know, again, it's kind of hard to know what they're looking for. But there's like a percentage, like each piece of engagement, watch time, all of that kind of gets points, and if it gets enough points, they roll it out to a slightly larger pool, a slightly bigger audience. And sometimes they'll wait like a week, and then they'll say, because if they roll it out to like, let's say 2,000 people, right? They might not all be on TikTok right then. So they might give it a few days for that audience that they were giving it to actually see it in their feed, and then they roll out. Thought of the algorithm applying to the brain rot videos you watch. Yeah, it's a very serious algorithm behind the kind of silliest of videos. But yeah, and it's completely different on the viewer's end too, because like that just shows the success of the video, but then they try to like match make it with what videos you're watching. So do they have the same tags? Do they have the same audience? A lot of people kind of forget that that's something that like TikTok does, is it's not just because people will be like, oh, if you saw this video, no tags, nothing, no description. There is audio data it is capturing, right? Like if you say things, they know what you're saying. And they also see who watches your other videos. So if you post a video and like only, I don't know, like only people who really, really love sci-fi books, will watch most of your other videos, then you post something about basketball. Well, guess who's getting that basketball video? Maybe some people who like basketball, but also a lot of people who like the sci-fi stuff because they are regular consumers of your content. Or TikTok has identified the type of audience for your content, right? Like it's actually pretty complicated. But yeah, they roll it out and see how it goes, and they know what audiences to push a video out to, just like they know what videos you tend to like. And if people who like the same stuff that you like something else, then they'll be like, this is clearly for, people who like this type of video. But and that's like not always the case, but sometimes it is. So it can be really concerning if like you post a video and you get a type of demographic that tends to overlap with another. So like sometimes I would put out on like a different account before, I would post like horror type topic videos, like spooky stuff, like around Halloween. And I notice a lot of people who like that content are like very much middle America, country, middle-aged white Trump supporters. Tended to be the gist from the profiles I was seeing. And I didn't, it's not, that's not really my vibe. And I was kind of concerned because I'm like, I don't know if I want that to be the audience for all of my videos, you know? But on this account, the way I said it, I'm just stating the facts. It's science. Um, but yeah, so on this account, I haven't really been getting that issue, but I don't really have a very large audience on this account on TikTok. So it's hard to tell right now what my demographic is. I don't think I've really found it yet, which is also not really helping my videos because since I don't have a I haven't found the people who watch VTubers on Twitch and watch story driven survival horror games yet. Once I find that, then TikTok will give that demographic my TikTok will give those people more of my videos because they'll be like, oh, this is her audience. But right now, TikTok is like, oh, she has 2 book nerds, a cheerleader girl, 5 people who love the Green Bay Packers, and it's kind of a weird audience set currently. And they don't so they kind of don't know who to give my videos to, and they might be like, oh, 5 people who love the Green Bay Packers, perfect, we'll just send her videos to other Packers fans, and they won't like my content. So and then they don't like my videos, they don't watch them all the way through, and then they don't get sent out to a larger pool. So that's kind of how it works essentially. People who make politics their identity are usually insufferable. That's true. Well, I don't know if they were all about politics, but I guess if I look in your profile picture and bio and can clearly tell, that maybe that is a little bit too much of your identity. That is true. Oh, automod. Oh, yeah. But we don't say that word. But your interests are actual brain rot edits is what it said. But yeah, I don't know, maybe because maybe other people who like brain rot, like my my TikTok, my For You page is let's see, I have a lot of book talk stuff. Lately it's been a lot about anti-intellectualism. I have a lot of Europeans hating on America. The Americans don't know geography, etc. Blah blah blah. A lot of Bungo Stray Dog edits. I don't know how I got there. Harry Potter, the Harry Potter pyramids with the things. Some rock bands, a couple VTubers. Every time a VTuber comes up, I'm like, yes, because if I watch that content, perhaps I don't know how much what I watch affects who my videos go to. I don't know that. So Bungo Stray Dog edits are goated. Yeah, they're pretty good. There's a lot of, for some reason, anytime I get on that, they also start really giving me, maybe there's an overlap in the communities, a lot of love in Deep Space. I also get a lot of that. But yeah, so it's, really weird, kind of random stuff. Some stuff I like, some stuff I don't. Like I said, when I get VTubers, I usually tend to try to watch more of their content just because, like I said, I kind of want, plus I always want to be more, try to find more VTubers to support and stuff. Anyway, so with my with the video I posted today, though, it had 2 views, which means it didn't get pushed out to the For You page at all. It's not even that the video just didn't do well, it's that TikTok said, we personally do not like this video. The app does not like this video. Leave and go away. I was like, oh no. And so I looked into it. I was like, something's up. And it was, in fact, up. They said it violated their community guidelines, which is insane. It's just me walking around the video game pools. I played it last night. The VOD is on my channel. It doesn't even matter the certain hours though. They literally did not show it to people. Like, it's essentially kind of the equivalent of being shadow banned. Like, if your video gets pushed out, like it gets pushed out onto, and like, again, it's your audience. So if people who, you know, like your Bungo Stray Dogs videos or something, if they're usually on in like, you know, 4 p.m. PST, then that's when you want to put your videos out. But this, like, this was just, they didn't do it. And usually if you've been gone for a while, they tend to push it out a little bit harder to, you know, kind of recalibrate your audience. So the first video back after being gone for a few months usually gets an extra little boost. They usually, like, right away will push it out to like 300 people. And then so you end up getting around 800 views total for that video, usually, if it doesn't, you know, and for like the second round, where normally you'd get like 300 views for the second round. For the new video, it'll usually get 800. Like I said, if you've been gone for a while. But this video, like I said, should be, like, right now, it should be at like 600-700, but it is not. It is definitely at like 5. And it's because they violate my community guidelines. So they said I wasn't eligible to be on the For You page. And it's just me walking around in a video game in a bunch of waist deep water, in like tiled hallways. And I turn left, right, and I go, stairs or doorway? Stairs or doorway? I'm gonna go the doorway. And then I say, what is better? That's a fun question. Stairs or doorways? Which would people like more? I'm team doorways. But, you know, and then I was like, maybe people will like stairs, but I feel like most people like doorways. No one likes walking upstairs. And that's it. That's literally the video. And they're like, that violates our community guidelines. Like, what? Yeah, it's over for your views if they restrict it. Exactly, because TikTok doesn't work like other platforms. You know, like, there's some recommendation on YouTube, right? But there's also the subscriptions feed, which is really crucial, as opposed to like Twitch, which is, the discoverability on Twitch is awful. But it's really good for building communities, you know, seeing the same people back. Like, oh, you guys. Seeing you guys back. I can be gone for months and months, but here you are. But that will like never happen on TikTok, right? Like, TikTok is all about discoverability, which is kind of great to have platforms that are for one thing or for another thing, and you can just, you know, use both. But it's all bots, people reviewing things costs. Yeah, for the moderation, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what flagged the bot though, because and it's not like, oh well, maybe they thought I said something I didn't say. I used the auto-generated captions, and you know, I tweaked the capitalization and punctuation, but the words were all correct, so it didn't misunderstand anything I said, and there was nothing in the caption, in the description, that should be an issue. So I have no idea what flagged it. I'm back. I just have been really busy with stuff. Yeah, I haven't been in the Discord either. It stresses me out. I logged out to go to another account, and then I never logged back in because it was like, you know, who knows what I will find. So I kind of got a little stressed about that. But yeah, normally I would have been better about updating on like Twitter, but Twitter kind of sucks. So you know, that's why. Gather audio and image recognition. Yeah, but I don't think the image is an issue, and the audio had nothing besides like splashing sounds. And as far as image goes, unless the game, but like, it's not big. It's just pools. It's not. I don't think it's that big of an issue. Like, that just misidentified. Maybe I don't know what they would have misidentified the image as. But for the audio, I don't think it did, because again, unless they have a different audio capture thing than the caption generator uses, but I don't think that should have been an issue. And there's a splashing sound, but I don't know, like, it's not anything that's should be an issue. So I don't know. And it didn't say it was a copyright guideline, or it said a community violation. So that, I don't know what it thinks it was. Very, very bizarre. I took a picture of your hand in Discord, was confident that you were trying to send something not safe for work. Yeah, I get it, but I don't know. I do not know why it triggered. So yeah, so that video is kind of done for, and the extra boost I get for, you know, being gone for a while and then posting again is also done for. But hopefully this doesn't, because if you have like a video that gets like 2 views, the next video they're like, oh, people don't like her content, we're not gonna really push that very hard. So you know, I thought it would be like, maybe people will talk. Do they like doorways? Do they like stairs? I'm actually kind of curious. Because some people like stairs, you know? Some people would rather, if they see a set of stairs and a doorway, some people might be like, I want to go up, especially when the room is full of water. That I can see how that might be a choice people might make. So I was actually curious about this, you know, like, doorways or stairs? What is more appealing? And I was kind of hoping people would like say. And also I was like, okay, that'd probably be good for a first one because it's like engagement, you know? And I was like, and then maybe I'll post another video later today, and that'll be more like content-y sort of video. But yeah, it didn't work out that way, so oops. Oh well. But I did post it on Twitter though, just to complain and post my screenshot of the community guidelines violation. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start posting on Twitter more too, because it's usually what I like to post on. No one really pays attention to Twitter, it feels like, but you know, I'll probably still be around the Discord too, not in the immediate future. I'm still gonna avoid it for a little bit while I ease back into things, but I'll probably be over on Twitter more. I've always been more of a Twitter person, to be honest. Like, as far as like what platforms do I enjoy using, I'm not really a big Instagram person, not really a huge TikTok person. You know, more of a Twitter person. I like to write, so it makes sense. So yeah, so I think I just want to, you know, use the platform that comes naturally to me and see where that goes, rather than trying to force other platforms that are less natural for me and less comfortable for me, kind of branch on out. But no one pays attention to you on Twitter. Oh no. Yeah, Twitter is kind of weird. I never really have gotten a lot of attention on Twitter. But I enjoy consuming Twitter, and that's, you know, that's the, or I used to. These days, we all know why. But I used to really like Twitter. But yeah. Anyway, let's get into the game. So I'm playing Life is Strange. I want to get through all of them by the time the new game comes out. You use Twitter once in a blue moon. Yeah. Well, I'll start posting, so use Twitter. Anyway, so Life is Strange, double exposure, comes out October 15th, I think, is what Google said the date is. So I'm going to try and see if I can play all of the games before then. I doubt it, because we got 4 games to get through, I think, unless there's a secret game that I'm forgetting. But we have Life is Strange 1, then Before the Storm, then Life is Strange 2, and then Life is Strange True Colors. So I played Life is Strange 1. Like I was saying, when it first came out, I tried to play it and it kept crashing on my computer. So huge fail, didn't play it. Then I don't know, like a couple years later, I streamed it on my old account when I did Facecam and stuff. And that was like in 2017, maybe, or so. And I never really had watched gameplay before that because I always knew I wanted to play it and I didn't want to spoil myself. So I got to play it blind back then. And that was really fun. I enjoyed it. Like I said, spoilers, I did not save Chloe. I think Chloe and Max's relationship is not a good, healthy relationship. Chloe's just trying to replace Rachel. She's not over Rachel, and we're not good. Getting doubled at a very short delay. Is it? I don't think so. Shouldn't be. You think it's fine? Okay, maybe it's just on your end, Kamla. Maybe. Thank you for the feedback, Knuckle, by the way. Yeah, my audio wasn't set very well last night, so I've been tweaking it around today. And also, you know, I moved, so completely new setup. I mean, in theory, the setup's the same computer and mic and everything, but you know, different desk, different room, different building. So, you know, that changes some things. Different internet changes things. So, and I, you know, other programs have updated and also tweaked some things on my model. So I don't know if anything's ever like weird. Let me know. I appreciate the feedback. But yeah. So anyway, Life is Strange. I might pick Chloe this time, maybe, but probably not. I have a feeling I will still consider their relationship not good. But I might see things differently this time. You know, really depends. Really depends. That's the fun thing about stories is you approach them differently at different times. So we will see. And then I played some of Before the Storm, but I never finished it. I streamed that as well. And the same thing with Life is Strange 2. And I was actually streaming that as it was coming out. I think I only played the first episode, maybe the second as well. I don't really remember like which episode was what, essentially. But I was playing it as it was coming out. And so the later episodes weren't out yet. And then I like stopped streaming on that account, I think a little bit after that maybe. So I never really got through that. And then I haven't touched. I bought True Colors when it came out and then I haven't played it. So I was like, I want to start all the way over from the beginning. Since the new game has Max in it again as the main character. 7TV might be unhappy with the updates Twitch did. Oh, maybe. I don't use 7TV. So, perhaps. I'm not happy with some of the updates Twitch did, to be honest. So, yeah. But let's see. So, want to play all of these games, starting with Life is Strange 1. Like I said, because the new game has Max in it. Did I turn off the knock? I did not. How do you do that, by the way? I've not turned that off. So, not really sure where that is. I saw someone talking about it, and then I forgot. They said how, and then I forgot. But yeah, so I do need to look into that. But they keep I do keep getting pop-ups every time I like open my dashboard, which is like, hey, do you want to try out this feature? And I'm like, no. No, I do not. But Stream Manager should ask you to turn. Okay. That's where I was. Let me check. Oh yeah, that thing that, okay, yeah. It might be off then, just due to the fact, let me see. It says to add panel to Stream Manager, and I keep clicking out of it. Default on? Oh, okay. So we add it to Stream Manager. And then we... Oh. Here we go, pause collaborations. For this stream, I guess, fine. No. Okay. That's annoying. So you have to pause it every single time you stream? Yeah, I unclicked all of those. But it's still... You can also just pause in general. So I paused it, but now I can't check the permissions anymore, but I'll look at it later. I hate that. Wow. And it's a whole window as well. I want to see more quick actions. I don't want this collaborations nonsense here. It's taking up space. Like, these are the other things I care about. My quick actions, my activity feed, my chat, and my stream preview. I want those things. I do not want collaboration. Ugh, man. I'm still mad about the app update that they did like a couple months ago. Not fun. If they're off, only people you favorite are allowed to knock, which is nobody until you add it. Once you untick the boxes, you should be able to remove it safely. Okay. Let me see here then. I want to check again. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Favorites test. Yeah, that should be good. Hopefully it stays that way. No, I already unclicked it, and then it didn't... Okay. That was annoying. If you pop out the window and unclick it, it doesn't stay. The settings don't save when you change it. That's annoying. Okay. Hopefully it stays that way. I don't know how to get rid of this. Whatever. Okay. It's good enough. It's good enough for now, and that's all that matters. Let's see. Anyway, I probably should have been on just chatting for this because I'm talking for a while. Oh well, too bad. I'm playing the game here in a second. But yeah, so I'm trying to get through Life is Strange, all Life is Strange games by mid-October. That's the plan. I'll be streaming your settings saved. Well, mine's good now. I just didn't save in the pop-out, but when I was using it in the panel, it saved, so. But yeah, so trying to get through all the Life is Strange games by mid-October is the goal. I'll probably be streaming Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays Life is Strange stuff to try and see if we can get through it. Probably starting at 5 Pacific, but maybe a little bit later. We'll see. That's kind of the time I'm aiming for, though. I was also aiming for that time today, but I had to finish making some tweaks to this model, so it didn't happen. But hopefully, I want to get into the habit of streaming at 5 Sundays and Tuesday, Thursday, maybe until like 8 or 9 o'clock is the goal. So we'll see. And then Saturdays I want to spooky streams, probably again starting at 5 perhaps, just to be consistent, but maybe later, don't really know. That is the plan, at least from here on out, and I'm feeling pretty good about that, so you know, just like genuinely, so I'm kind of excited for that. And also because I want to get through these games. So that's like, you know, I have a mission. I have a mission. And because I want to be able to play the new game when it comes out. Also, I have a little thing down here, for tips and stuff. We'll see. You don't have to tip, but I do want to try to start saving money for art for like a starting soon screen and ending BRB, stuff like that. I haven't found an artist yet, but I'm hoping to. Some sort of like, you know, animated art of my VTuber would be nice. I kind of think. I know I wanted to draw the stuff myself, but I am now impatient. I want art, and I don't want to have to learn myself because it takes too long. So I give up. I just want cool art. But it is expensive, so I am saving up. This particular little bar thing, goal, whatever it's called, is until the end of the year. So that's kind of like would be nice, but you know, who knows? We'll see. A very good chance I will not save up enough for that, but maybe I can get like at least one piece of art, you know, not enough for like a little suite of them, but maybe one would be nice. And then after that, my next goal for the stream, again, trying to see if I can save up for this sort of stuff. My next goal is I want to make a lore video because I have been really wanting to make that. I've had lore this whole time, guys, this whole time. I've had my lore written out for almost 2 years now. So I would love to make a lore video so I can actually tell anyone my lore. I want the art first though, for the like other scenes, because I kind of think it can hint a little bit, right? It can hint a little bit, give flavor, give character. I mean, everything about my VTuber already, you know, gives away some lore. This whole scene has lore. But, you know, my model itself has lore, actually. But yeah, so, you know, I want the other art so it could kind of hint at story, and then make a lore video. And I think I have an artist picked out, so I know how much I think. I had the script written out for about 1.5 years or so, and so it'll be, yeah, I was kind of planning on that for the past like week or two, kind of thinking about that. And I want to save up for that then too. And then my next item to save up for is a stream deck, because I really, really would like a stream deck, but I don't have anything right now. I've been trying to work on making toggles and stuff, but it hasn't been working out the way I wanted it in Unity. So right now I don't have anything to toggle between, so we can wait. We can wait on that. But I do kind of want the art and lore video. So those are the things we're working towards here in on Twitch TV, twitch.tv/Celestine Steel. This is, yeah, I use VC Face. Yeah, and I just recently found because for some reason I was always, before, when I put my model in in Unity, I was having to go through Blender. But I found now the asset pack where you can just put it straight in VRM model straight into Unity. So that's exciting. So that's why I was able to tweak some things that I had not been happy with. But Wordo and Vinian, yeah, I saw that there were other things that I didn't like about those. So that's why I'm still using VC Face. But you can set up other, I mean, at least a few other toggles and things. And maybe, but I have to set the model up for the toggles. And yeah, I tried Warudo, but didn't really have, there was something about it I didn't like that wasn't really working for me. Yeah, because a lot of these also, it's kind of hard, because there's like a very specific vibe for 3D models, and I don't particularly usually like the vibe a lot of 3D models have. So you'll kind of notice a lot of my stuff here is very 2D inspired. Been using Vinian since before Award it was a thing, so you're sticking to it. Oh yeah. I only saw that one VNyan recently, and I kind of looked into it and tried it, and I wasn't a huge fan. But you know, maybe once I have things in my VRM model to toggle, then perhaps I will, you know, actually be a little bit more proactive in checking out other capture software. But yeah, for now I'm kind of happy with VC face at least. But I still have to, you know, change my model before I, you know, actually have things to toggle before I worry about toggling them. But yeah, so those are kind of steps that I am taking here in the future. Plans, goals, all of that sort of stuff. Okay, so that's probably enough updates and music. Let's get into the game. Okay, so hold on, this will be a little bit janky for a second. Because, like I said, this doesn't... Once I go full screen, I have to go back into options and go back to windowed again to access anything else on my computer. So now I can't get into OBS unless I go back and go through all these steps to change it to windowed again. Oh, subtitles. Subtitles, normal. Subtitles, yes. Yeah, we're good. Wait, no. Okay. Everything else is probably fine. Okay. I'm gonna get a drink before I guess I'll... New game. There we go. Choose wisely. I don't know about that. Yes. Gotta hydrate. You know what? I'll even hydrate again. Is it too loud? How is the volume? I would check the mixing, but I can't get back to OBS because of the game. I'm still salty about that I can't do proper windowed. Seems fine? Okay, great.
I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here?
She's looking very shiny.
Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Alright. See, the first time I played this game, this is where it crashed. Or maybe a little bit after, maybe at the end of this scene. I don't know. Let's go. I don't really care enough to look around. She is so shiny. That's kind of a tongue twister. Yeah, she's like very calm.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay. I'm in class. Everything's
What?
fine.
Wait.
I am okay.
He called film Little Pieces of Time, but he could have been talking about photography, which he was.
Now, can you give me an
was he talking
example
about
of a
film or
photographer who
photography?
perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Hey Max, I think you fell
Weird.
asleep.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria.
Just saying.
Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
Okay.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself.
What is...
Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious?
Oh, okay.
What if Arbus
got it.
chose
Okay.
to capture people?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
I mean, it's okay. It's not, you know, amazing work. A little unoriginal,
The height
but
of their beauty
okay.
or innocence. She had
I
a
don't
brilliant
like
eye,
the
so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a
The,
big
like,
fan of her work. I
helpful
prefer
mouse
Robert Frank.
picture.
Me too, Victoria.
My brain
He
focuses on
captured
that
the
too
essence
much,
of
and I don't like
post-war
it.
beat America.
Okay.
And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the
case.
era, but a beauty in the struggle.
I hate the
I can't
circle with the
believe I
mouse
still
in
have
it.
his
I do not
pencil
enjoy.
case. I should upgrade to the
explains why
21st
Frank
century.
Woodrow photographic
But
muse
Do we not-
I like it
were
old
the
school.
great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well,
Do we use digital pencil
we've all
cases
seen
now?
that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you
let's look
haven't,
at it.
Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio.
capturing the romantic
And I have to get my
urban
daily
solitude
selfie
of a 20th century
quota.
poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark
My little camera
Americana
bag is
with
battered,
Salvador
but still
Dali's
kicking.
surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau,
Not that battered,
he
to
was
be
a
honest.
true Renaissance man.
I
And his
haven't
famous
kept up with my journal
self-portraits
as
are
much as I
famous
should.
Early examples of that truly awful word you
Well,
pesky
let's-
kids.
If anybody else
Read
looked at
now.
this, what would they think?
All right. Let's see. Let's go to the first page. Yeah. All right. Let's read. July 10th, 2013. I got accepted in a Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave. Even though I've never been to one. But who cares? Because I got into Blackwell Academy. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I used to live in the same town. Or it's not like, since it's not like I didn't, yeah, okay, wow. For some reason, those words are weird to me. But when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance. And when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird. And they're happy, but they're happy, and this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I am going to Blackwell Academy. Cool. Good for you. Congratulations. August 18th. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest, back in a town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking, with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire, now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson? Sigh. Insert hearts and flowers. Plus there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates. Or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. Oh dear, I heart Seattle. Do you though? August 25th. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited I'm clearing out my room. Though I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I felt like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. And there will be many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. September 2nd. For some reason we get a timestamp, 12:07 a.m., middle of the night. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Whew. I haven't had any time to write or even to take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn. The day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate Brooke, Taylor Alyssa, and how could I forget Victoria Chase? Rich, stylish, entitled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy-ass clothes. As if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. So that wasn't fun, along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the wambulance. I don't want this day to end all woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me. I'm truly wiped out. September 4th. We did not start a new page. I have an assload of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek. Plus, he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner, or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. What did you think? 18. 18! Duh. Of course you're still gonna have teen drama. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. Oh no, ads? Okay, well, wait a minute. We'll hold off for a bit. Yeah, that's one. I wish it showed up for me when there are ads in my Twitch chat. Like, I want to know when there are ads in my own stream. And I know I could if I had Stream Manager up on my phone instead of the actual stream. But I don't like having Stream Manager up. Because I want to see what the actual stream looks like, not the Stream Manager. So too bad. Maybe I could do Stream Manager on, like, my tablet, maybe, rather than my phone. It's just such a big screen, though. I kind of like just have my phone, you know? I'll take a drink. The hardest part of getting back into streaming is going to be building up my vocal stamina, and so my throat doesn't die. It's already feeling a little rough, but you know, the only way out is through. That's not how this works, but what I'm gonna be saying anyway. 3-cent stamps? Is that what that is? Since when are they so cheap? Since 2013, I guess. Oh, I'm covering that part up in that corner. You can't see it anyway. September 4th. So she's been here for a little while, I think. Oh no, I guess it was just September 2nd was her first day, so she hasn't actually been here that long. Alright. We'll start. We gave a little bit of pause for ads. We'll get back. Get back into it, I guess. Okay. Oh, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, comma. Yay. Oh, and I managed to get my sound working. My alerts have not been working, and I figured out why. So if it gets to a point where I do not hear the alerts anymore, but you guys do, it is because I set it up in OBS where I can change the volume in OBS. Because it does not... The sound goes into OBS and comes through the stream, but it does not play on my computer. So although I do get to change the volume, yeah, the separated audios. So the downside here is I cannot control the volume of the alerts, which is sad because they're usually not as loud as I would want them to be, especially since some of them are like sound alerts and stuff are like screams and things in games, you know, so like obviously it'd be nicer if they were a little bit louder, but oh well. Too bad. Monitor and output. Oh, is there a separate setting for that? I don't know. Right now I just have it not controlling the volume, so I'll figure it out later at some point, but it's not really that big of an issue, but you know, at least I can hear. So, because before, I could not hear any of the alerts. So now I do. Progress. Okay. Let's get back into reading. So we're talking Mr. Jefferson. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks, and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. OMG, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. All browser sources are weird with individual audio settings. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It used to work, and then it didn't. That was the problem. Like, it wasn't always broken. It just got like that somehow. That, yeah, whatever. It works now, at least, and that's what matters for now. Okay, September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk and started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this silly elite vortex club that puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches here like Victoria who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing their drama games. No more. September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. Perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and a lot of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. September 3rd. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Mrs. Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life. Unlike some of us in her class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? October 1st. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot. Thanks, global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale, but he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party. Or is that Backstroke Fest? You so punny, Max. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy, as my parents love telling me on a loop. You have all the time in the world. And we're back to the beginning. Okay, let's look at our people. There's me! My name is Max Caulfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Oh, it's cute. Maybe it's a way for me to be part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason, I was always drawn to old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love most. I don't care if people make fun of me or not. I'm in great company, right? And now I've come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors. On a scholarship, even. I originally left behind Chloe, my best friend forever, at least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years. And it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise or mature. And I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with retro camera at my side. Okay. Let's go back. I want to click on them individually. Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher, and one of the reasons I wanted to come to Blackwell. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? I've always loved his deco and goth style, and he's so versatile with all his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, but kinda aloof and sometimes pretentious. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right. But I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in this Everyday Heroes contest, but I've done a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I'd like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about the contest. Kate. I've forgotten if I've ever seen Kate Marsh smile or laugh in the past month. She's really sweet and nice, even though the other students make fun of her abstinence campaign. Even if they act immature, everybody at Blackwell are seniors, not high school freshmen. She gets a lot of shit, I know. Or she gets a lot of shit, in fact. I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. But she's been extra quiet and introverted the past couple weeks. She looks like she's in zombie mode. I wish I could help her, but I can barely help myself. I wonder if all that bullying has worn her down. I can see how it would. I have to make an effort to talk to her more often. Maybe invite her to tea or a movie. Although she's an adult, I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated films. Okay, so this character is the one I want to do different from last time. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm not going to spoil anything about her. But I didn't like the way her story turned out last time the first time I played through. So I want to do things differently this time with her. Then there's Victoria Chase, the elite of Blackwell Academy, and a total bitch. And I hate saying that. I just don't know why somebody who's so rich and beautiful needs to be so fucking mean. 18-year-olds at a prestigious academy should be evolving into artists and scholars, not reality show contestants. Victoria does everything for maximum drama. She actually wastes her time calling me out in class and taunting Kate Marsh. For reals, I wish her parents could see her in action. They'd cut off that trust fund fast. Then again, she's in the Vortex Club and they seem to own the school. So maybe that's why she doesn't give a shit. The odd thing is that she does know art and photography. She can even say all those French names that break my tongue. Her work is a little cold, but she has a good eye. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is so obvious that I'm embarrassed for her. She does everything but sit in his lap. He keeps his distance, though. We can all tell she's trying to win the Everyday Heroes contest. I'm sure it drives her crazy when there's somebody else she can't buy or seduce. Ha. Or somebody she can't buy or seduce. Okay. This is where we're at now. Blackwell Academy. Okay. Oh, I never really paid attention to, like, the map. The, like, overall map before. Okay. Let's read our text. Dad, have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Thanks. Hey. Hey, Max. You around? Always. You okay? Did you want to get tea later today? Absolutely. I'll be free after 4. Talk to you later. Happy birthday, Maxine! We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. XO. Great. I don't know. That was an annoying text. Do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse to not study. Please, make sure you check out Necromantic on my flash drive. Hey, Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for physics test. So if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. Okay, Warren, chill. Chill. These are all... I mean, we just don't text back. We just don't. It's a shame we're trying to be friends with him. But we're actually trying to be friends with him, though. We're like, oh, wow, we maybe have actually found a friend. Like, he's not taking the hint, but thank goodness, because that's not the hint we're actually trying to send. And, like, I get it. I actually forget if Max is bi or just gay, but, like, you know, like, you can kind of see she has interest, maybe, in girl. I mean, we know she likes Chloe later. But, like, I don't know if she actually likes Kate. I kind of ship it. Like, coming at it now from this angle, again, knowing the back end of the story, like, I don't know. She really should be with Kate more for her own benefit. Either as a friend or, like, girlfriends, you know. Warren, though, like, you know, like, he says 2, sends another, sends 3. That one's a little much. But, like, you know, just our issue. And, like, maybe he's a good friend. Maybe we told him, hey, look, Warren, FYI, we will probably not be texting back a lot. We're just a bad texter. So, if we don't text, that's what's up. Just keep going at it. We'll talk to you, we'll stop by your room or whatever and meet you. You know, like, maybe that's it. Maybe he's just understanding our communication style, right? Maybe. Okay, that's enough of the...
Love so much.
Okay.
The selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to
I guess we have to
self-expression.
take our selfie now.
Or selfie expression.
I do not want to take a selfie in the middle
Sorry.
of class, to be honest.
So if anybody... Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition.
Dude, you've been talking
And
about
Max
selfies for the past
has a
5 minutes.
gift. Of course, as you all
Come
know,
on.
the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point
not
remains
that
that
funny.
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking
me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making
Now
them
what am I
extremely
supposed to do?
popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online.
Okay.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
look at
contest.
Kate.
I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
You know, as, like, I don't want to say cliche, but, like, Max is
Victoria
definitely
doesn't waste a second kissing
a
ass.
character from her time, right? Like, she is a, like, Tumblr hipster, right? Sort like indie. I don't know. Like she covers a few different categories, but she's very strongly what she is. And I like that. At the time, like it felt very cool, and then it felt kind of cringe. And now I think we're back around. Yeah, the like quirky and above this, like that type. I feel like it goes through a few different names because like there's always that person and the culture slightly shifts. So, you know, like sometimes it's hipster, sometimes like I said it's like a Tumblr person, an indie, like it's a little you know, it kind of shifts. I don't really know exactly the category of person
Another
currently,
daily fail
but
in front of the world.
she's okay, we're moving.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
Yeah, well,
Of course,
Study,
Victoria
Max.
has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
but this type of character, the Max is, like, she, like I said, was kind of cool because it felt like a very real type of character, originally, and then it felt kind of cringe because we were all kind of tired of this sort of person. But now I think it's circled back around where, like, I just kind of appreciate it because she feels very, like, set in 2013, and she feels very 2013, 2014, 2015, you know, that mid 2010s range. And I really appreciate that. I'm really excited to see how she is in the new game because in the image she looks a little bit older. So I don't know if the new game takes place immediately after this one, but I'm really excited to see how she grew up. Like, did we use yet?
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
The woe is me self-narrative. Yeah, kinda. I mean, it's kind of fair, but in some ways it's not. I don't know. I don't really have that much of a problem with it, but yeah. I mean, there's some things, but that's why one reason why I like this game is because she's such a rich. I don't really care. Yay, okay. $5,000. I think that's all we're supposed to care about. Pretty common when you're younger. It's true. Yeah, she's very teen. is a thing. She's very teen. For someone who's like, I'm 18, I thought I was past this teen drama. She is such a teenager. Like, such a teenager. Moody, angsty teen right here. I'm 18 now. I'm past teenage drama. Yeah, right. But like I said, I'm really excited to see what she's like in the new game. Like, who is she now? Now that she presumably doesn't look like a teenager anymore. Maybe it is right after, but looks like she's a little older. And hopefully she is, because I haven't watched the trailer, so I don't know. But because I don't want, like, I know the character of Max, so I don't really want to watch the trailer, because, like, I get it, we're continuing her story. I don't want any spoilers beyond that. All the characters are 18, they don't depict it well.
It's so awesome to look like an idiot in my favorite teacher's class.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Okay, let's read the paper ball.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this.
Aww.
Purge.
Dear Kate, we love your porn video. XOXO Blackwell Academy. That's a shame. Can we throw it away? Please, can I throw that away? I'm just gonna leave it here for her and everyone else to see.
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
I guess. Sure. Is the awesome photo in the room with us?
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
It's just a printer, Max. Relax. Snoop at everything.
Obviously Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
I appreciate that you like other people's work.
This might make a cool shot.
Yeah, I figured from the fact that photo was an option. Yay, got an achievement. Okay. The correct use of colors. What is that poster getting at exactly? I'm not entirely certain. Alright, let's talk to Kate. Let's look at her first.
Kate looks so sad.
You have to look at everyone
today.
before you talk to them.
Poor thing.
Oh.
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
I do wish we didn't feel sorry for her. Hope I didn't embarrass you. Ooh, no. You seem quiet today.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
Wanna go grab
I
a
hear
cup of tea?
that.
I'm not even
Wanna
gonna
go
talk
grab
about
a cup of
Victoria.
tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
We can do
No
homework
worries.
together!
Let's hang later.
Sure.
But she might want to be alone. But she shouldn't be left alone. Seriously, I'm really wanted that outcome to be different this time. Okay, good. I was like, I don't want to
Every
talk
time
to
I
her.
look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Max, I hate to break it to you, but not everything is about you.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
I think that's just how forests look. But it does kind of look mysterious. It's true.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
No comment.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera.
You don't even like digital images, Max.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Oh my, how times have changed.
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
I don't really like the theme, to be honest. Zeitgeist Gallery. October 11th. Wait. The deadline is October 9th, and they fly out on October 10th or 11th? That's a two-day turnaround for judging these photos, getting the tickets. What? Can't stop the idolization even when it denies your own opinion. Of what? I missed what that was in response to. Approved paper. Parent permission needs to be put with. Find out, enter. Oh, to win. I was like, town? Oh, idolization of Mr. Jefferson in the camera. Got it. Books.
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Abaddon among the masters. Dahlia, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here.
That's... She's got a good attitude, though, to be honest. Like, personally, about her, like, social stuff and, like, not even social, but I guess about just herself as a person. Like, she's very self-pitying. But when it comes to her art and her education and, like, other things, like, she's kind of in a good place. I mean, I guess that makes sense. She's 18, so she's, like, mature about some things, but immature about others. It's fair.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Have you seen this dude? He looks insufferable. Don't feel nervous, Max. You're way cooler than he is. And
Excuse
you're
me,
kind of cringy
Mr.
yourself.
Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Dude, I mean, Victoria was a little rude, but Mr. Jefferson's also kind of being rude. She has a point. You were talking to her, you know? Instead, he's like, no, Victoria. Jeez. So I didn't have any time, because it's not like I don't talk to Alyssa.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
She looks cool. I think we could be friends with her.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
I really like how she appreciates other people's work. Like that's really, really cool of her.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
That's a weird feeling.
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
Like, just being in photography and stuff, like, you don't have to be weird about it. Don't smoke. If you care, don't pollute the air. We all deserve clean lungs. That's true. Secondhand smoke is really bad.
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
I didn't even read it. Bully free, it starts with me. Maybe, you know, sometimes it's nice to have awareness. You know, because people don't think they're bullying often when they are.
I think his name is Justin. Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader.
Okay, once again, I'd
They
like
must
to
make
point
them in a
out.
factory. I shouldn't be so catty.
Let her finish
Dana
talking.
is nice to me.
Okay. See, I went up and I clicked on Justin, and she goes, "That's Dana talking to Justin." And it's like, bro, we were talking about Justin, and all you could focus on was Dana. And then I click on Dana, and she doesn't have the same option. You don't think a cut would be allowed in school? Which one?
To all of you, American girls, it's sad to imagine
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't
Oh,
come
the
to
shirt?
Rockwell to mess around.
Oh, yeah, it is a bit low. But it's an art school, you know? Or, well, they have a great arts program, clearly, so.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Yeah, that's cute. She's cute. Whoa. Excuse you. I was walking around and staring at people here.
Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
We're just gonna watch.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
We should go grab this poster and, like, stick it on Logan's back. That'd be pretty funny. We don't need to beat him up. Just, you know. Okay, let's go down to the science room, because we kind of skipped over that. I don't know if there's anything else I've missed, but...
Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain.
Oh, we're not going in it right now? Forgot. Hey, John Delph. Welcome, welcome. Were there any other doors? No. Because after all, I am Team Doorways, so...
I wish October would last forever.
Already looked at the poster. Oh.
You can never have enough ghosts and skeletons in the hall.
I suppose.
They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out.
I don't think it would actually be as profitable as soda. Also, I do like how they have a healthy ways to be healthy sign on the vending machine. That's kind of funny.
Don't need a PC. Missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
What does this say? On September 16th, my backpack with all my school school books, and my new tablet was taken from the cafeteria after I left it on the table. I really need this stuff for school, and my tablet has a lot of very personal pics of my cat, late cats, RIP. So I'm willing to pay small cash reward, no questions asked. If you have any details, something would like to, or would like to confess, you know who and where I am. Do they know who you are? I guess if you have stuff like that in your backpack, they might know. That's really sad. Someone give them back their cat pics. Team Doorways, yep. TOS. It wasn't TOS, it was community guidelines. Slightly different. Yeah, it can't be Team Doorways. Very unfortunate.
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do.
Yeah. We can do a lot of things eventually. How historic is the town? It's in Oregon. You know? I'm from the East Coast, so... Gun-free zone.
Good thing I left my AK at home.
Shh, Max, don't say that!
To all of you, American girls in the movie.
I don't think we've looked at a Vortex Club poster yet.
Never be too cool like Nathan and
What monster would steal the cat pics and the tablet? Yeah. I think they were going after the tablet, but they need to return the cat pics. East Coast is to the West Coast, as Europe is to the US. That's true, Kind of the vibe. In a lot of
There's
ways.
Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
Like, Max shows up and she not only, like, I get that people might be kind of cliquey, but she's really into the clickiness. Like, everyone, she sees them and she's like, oh, you're this stereotype, you're this kind of person, you're that kind of person. And it's clearly she's like, don't bump my camera. It's clear that she's kind of like, not obsessed with that, but like she herself is very much a type of person. And I feel like it's because she sees the world that way that she molds herself into the type of person that she feels she should be, like the misfit she called herself. And, you know, even when people are perfectly nice, she's like, oh, but they're in this clique. This person talks to this. She's very, like, socially aware is what she would say. But I would say that it's more where she, like, fully believes in the culture of cliques. Like, I think it's possible to not see this school that way. Who are you? Okay, we're going to the bathroom, but we need to check out other things. No, I don't want to look at Rachel's poster. I already did.
Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it. There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple. Figures Juliet
She, like,
would be dating Zachary.
hates these people
Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club.
so passionately. Like, she literally just got to this school like a month ago.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
Do they not, Max? You're like kind of their person.
Miss Grant is a great science teacher. Principal doesn't come out of his office much.
Well, he's busy working.
How many students ever actually memorize all this shit?
It's the math.
We all should these days.
Duh.
Imagine a world
I think everyone memorizes the map of their school so that we know where things are.
girls I'd like to
There's the lighthouse again.
world around you. Driving a car by the seaside.
Was there a poster over here I missed? No.
Watching the world from the bright side.
Blackwell sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters.
Go Waters.
Look at these trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp.
So what is their mascot now?
No one can tell where your heart is.
Don't fully understand.
Like dollies with shiny
You can really learn a
smiles
lot about a school by
Alright.
the weird shit posted on the boards.
I wish I had.
Kate, go to that, or is this her sign? She needs experienced, retired PE teacher, former otter champion will personally train you to glide through the water and embrace your inner otter. That's kind of cute. Michelle Berenci. Tablet for sale containing 5 gigs of cat pics. No! Give the cat pics back! Give them back! We should say that we want to buy the tablet and then rat the person out who has it. Like, I'm surprised that they think they can sell this. Like, surely someone would realize and be like, I'm gonna get that tablet back, or at least the cat pics back. Feels like it might be their friend, because this feels weird to do if you're not friends. We don't know who owns the tablet. Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, we can say that we have it. We can go to Mr. Jefferson's room and use that cool printer to print out all of the cat pics and hang them up all over the school. It's a win for everyone. Best singer ever in Oregon, looking for best guitarist ever to form kick-ass band to take over the world. Influences are the Ramones, the Shins, the Beatles, the Ramones, the White Stripes, the Ramones, the Smiths, the Who, the Ramones, the Style Council, the Ramones, and Lady Gaga. Contact Steve Hackney. No calls before 4 p.m. or after 6:35 p.m. on weekdays. Okay, we have a very small time frame. Contact Steve. I think he likes the Ramones, though. Just a thought. I don't know. I get that vibe somehow.
God, Samuel
like
is
him.
such a weirdo. But I kind of like that about him.
Yeah, sure you do. Okay, where's the bathroom? Right, over here. Why is that pumpkin on that? Oh, never mind. I kind of get it.
To all of
Right.
you
Enter. Down. Okay.
American girls, it's sad to
Empty,
imagine
good.
a world.
Nobody can see my meltdown, except for me.
Cool.
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
I don't know. Whoever killed her. um.
The last time I got a flu shot,
Wow.
I got the flu. Fuck you.
Well, that's just a coincidence, Max. That's not how the flu shots
I'm
work.
good to flow. Thanks.
That's relevant for our election.
This poster must drive people to have sex.
Look, don't make fun of Kate's posters. Okay.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today.
Max,
It all
anti-vax.
started with that
Apparently.
bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
Yes, maybe you are.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know why we
When
were
a
so
door
invested in
closes,
that photo.
A window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
It's a cool butterfly, but it's just sitting on a bucket in a bathroom, so Like, I guess it could have meaning, but I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. I think she needs to
Whoa,
do
where did that butterfly come from?
the window,
It doesn't
duh.
look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
It's not. It's a butterfly. Oh, I hate this opening scene. So stressful.
It's cool, Nathan.
For like nobody's
Don't
business.
stress.
No, like
You're okay,
it doesn't
bro.
need
Just
to be like
count
this.
to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my
Oh,
hand.
she's crying. I don't think I
and
saw
then
noticed
I was
that
back
before.
here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I
our
already
glory
heard this lecture.
and sorrow. From light to shadow.
Now we can get the answer right.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in
That
black and white?
sucks.
Okay, if I'm crazy,
Anybody?
I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane,
Can I
Arbus.
actually reverse
There
time?
you go, Victoria. Why Arbit?
Orbis?
There you go, Victoria.
Do I
Why?
have to? I don't want to do it all the way back. Do I have to do the hand gesture? Oh, I
did.
guess I do want to repair the camera.
I actually did it.
A photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition.
I'm just too
machine.
lazy.
Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of
Max.
hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity
When
as
I took my
torture, right?
selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this is
is
for
what
real.
you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming
For
this.
selfies?
It's real.
Has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was
can
not the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and
Oh, I didn't realize
photography.
she
for
doesn't
I need to go
realize
to
it's
the bathroom
Chloe?
quickly and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Say the answer. We know it now. I want to say we feel
I'm
sick.
sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there
Just
anybody
answer
here
the
who knows
question.
this?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre was
class.
a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror.
Like,
Now
you
you're
could have not
totally stuck in the
only
retro zone. Sad face.
Answer the question because
Very
you
good,
know it. You
Victoria.
could have also
What if I
taken the
rewind
answer
again?
away. Yeah.
Give him the right answer.
Yeah. Why did you not do that first?
Making them extreme. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation,
Space to skip. Okay.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max.
Uh-huh.
The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because
See,
it
isn't
gave
it better to
subjects
just
clear,
give the
defined
right
features.
answer?
You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to
Did he
submit a
ask
photo
me a
in the
question
Everyday Heroes
that we hadn't
contest.
gotten
I'll
to
fly out
yet?
with the winner to San
That's
Francisco,
rude.
where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max,
I like how she's
you're
like,
not crazy.
oh, if it's so
You're not
crazy,
Danny.
well, not crazy, but
It's
like
time
it's
to
so
be an everyday
like
hero.
special that he's asking me and hunting me down to submit my photo, and it's like, girl, he it's a class assignment, you know? He expected me, yeah, exactly. He expected us to know the answer, and he hadn't even assigned. It wasn't
Why is
even
this
for reading that we'd
happening?
already done,
And to
clearly.
me.
But oh, what I was saying, forget. Oh yeah, he wants everyone to turn in a photo, clearly. And she's like, oh, he's asking me. He's asking everyone. It's for class. And that's why he keeps hunting you down, being like, you haven't turned it in yet, because you're supposed to turn in your work, Max. It's not special. Don't be the girl who's like, oh my gosh, the teacher keeps asking me to turn in my work. I think he thinks I'm special. I think he sees my talent. That's like worse than Victoria. Okay, we have to talk to Kate.
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max.
Okay. It still wasn't quite what I'm satisfied with, but okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never
such
let
a-
one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm not avoiding. I have one. She's avoiding. So
Yeah.
Not sure
I'm
if I
not
have
sure
one.
I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
I
Go
don't
on.
really like John Lennon.
Don't let me stop you.
Excuse me, Miss.
Never let one of photography's...
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once
This
said
is
that
too much.
life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Giving the
Max,
right
you're
answer
on
to the
fire
question
today.
was good.
All the right answers. Good.
Giving weird random
Make
quotes
sure you
is
finish
kind of
working on it
weird.
by today.
Don't be
I
the
have
weird
faith in
kid,
you.
Max. Like, you can, but not in a bad way. That's a bad way.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm
Max,
crazy.
it took us like 10 minutes to get to the bathroom last time. We don't need to rush. We have like 10 minutes.
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my
Do we
photo.
have to retrace
Then
the
the-
steps?
Butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that?
Oh,
What
I
are
guess
you
because she
doing?
didn't see her.
Come on, put that thing down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
People
I
trying
need a hammer to break it open.
We're going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
There's the hammer. Now, holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
Hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Don't ever
Let's
tell me what
rewind
to
more.
do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real.
Scary.
I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up
It
to.
just makes them
Your
seem like the
face
actions
is
she takes
covered in
determines when
guilt.
The
things
alarm tripped
happen
me out.
Then
instead of
trip
when
on
they're
out of
supposed to
here,
happen.
Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off
kind
that
of.
alarm since that's your job.
Where's the front door? Oh, this one is the front one then. Okay, I'm leaving.
Hold on, Max. Come back here. You look a little stressed out. Are
She
you
looks like
okay?
she's ready to like kill
I'm
someone.
just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it?
Don't be weird,
well,
dude.
Max, talk
I
to
mean,
me.
she did pull the fire alarm, but like, come on. We're gonna. I know responsible citizen thing to do is report him, but we're gonna hide the truth because it's not gonna. It's too scary.
I just got sick in class.
We don't want him coming after us.
Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's
Just
class.
tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks,
I don't
and you're
think you
already
do, buddy.
causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
Okay. I don't want to. Hmm. I don't like when I'm not like behind her camera wise.
I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a Razorback.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. The Old Port Slugs, the Dillon Panthers, and the Sunnydale Razorbacks. Okay. I just don't understand the theming of this school. I have a feeling that someone might be missing. Yeah, the Rachel posters. Yeah, there's... She might be missing, like, maybe. Who really knows? So, like, this is their football team, I'm assuming, is the Bigfoot. The Bigfoots. And the, their swim team is the Otters. Like, those don't have anything in common. Like, this school should be themed a little bit more. If they don't have the same mascot on all their teams, they should at least be related. You know? Like, this is kind of weird. Okay, what else to look at? Hayden again.
There's Hayden and his Vortex
Don't
Club
mind me,
harem.
big feet.
He sure is living the
Apparently
dream.
it's Bigfoots. They gave us the plural. I don't know.
Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right.
Yeah, I mean, he
You
seems
look
kind of
relaxed
nice.
as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
Okay, you seem cool. You don't need to be so weird.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? Seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say
Dude.
so.
I do.
It's like you're so close to
But you
being
should actually
cool
come hang with
and
us
nice.
one night. Then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
We'll ask it as a question.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for
Maybe
fun.
they're not
We know how to do
as
that on
awful
our
as you
own.
think they are.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
Look,
You're
she's
high.
missing.
Rachel
People
used to
can't
hang
stop
out with us,
living.
too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
So you knew Rachel Amber.
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh, yeah, and she was hot.
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us.
See, Max, you could
And
be
I'll
like
deny
that.
I ever said that.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well.
Yeah, it's so
She
weird to show up
respected
to a new
Rachel,
school and start
even
trash
if she
talking
didn't
the other
act like it.
students, like within a month.
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace?
Good answer.
Do you really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's all right and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
He seems unstable.
He seems genuinely unstable to me.
Well, you know,
Nate has his
maybe
extreme moments,
have
but don't
drop
we
some
all?
hints with Hayden.
I don't know yet, Hayden. Let's talk later, Hayden.
Bye, Max.
Stop saying his
No.
name so much. It's
I
creepy.
have to get my chemical on and
It's like
study.
you
should
read
get
how
you
to
and Dana out
make
one night.
how to win friends and influence people. Stop saying their name all the time. Yeah. Oh, we have new informations. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Read that, okay. October 7th. This will be the weirdest journal entry I will ever make. So weird I don't know how or where to start. But it started with the most vivid dream of my life. This is still the same day. When did we write this? I was lost in a storm by the lighthouse until I came to the edge of the cliff. Then I saw a giant tornado headed for Arcadia Bay. It was so real that I could feel the rain stinging my face, and I was scared shitless. Then a boat hit the lighthouse, and I swear I actually felt like I was going to die. But I woke up in Mr. Jefferson's class, and I wasn't even sleeping. I almost fell out of my chair. Jefferson called on me, but I totally blew the answer. Of course Victoria pounced on me and made me look like a bigger idiot. She's so awful. Then I didn't have the guts to turn in a photo for the Everyday Heroes contest while Victoria did her usual suck up to Jefferson. He's so cool and clearly wants me to succeed. Bro, he's just being your teacher. I felt so shitty. I just wanted to get to the bathroom to be alone and wash my face after that nightmare. Or daymare. Once I got to the bathroom, I saw this odd, beautiful blue butterfly flutter in, and right when I took a photo of it, in the corner, Nathan Prescott came in, freaking out, talking to himself. I hid in the corner, and this punk girl came in, and they started arguing about drugs and money. Then Nathan actually whipped out a gun and shot the girl. This is where it gets strange. Because life is strange, after all. When Nathan fired the gun, I came around the corner and reached out for some dumb reason, as if I could stop the bullet. But suddenly, I could feel the world twisting around me and this pressure in my head. Everything seemed to rewind, and I found myself right back in class on my desk. I literally thought I had been dosed with some drug until I calmed myself down. I saw everything happen in class the way it did before. Major Groundhog Day. Major Groundhog Deja Vu. Somehow I was able to actually rewind time. I knew the only way to find out if I was having a breakdown was to go back to the bathroom and see if I could save that girl from Nathan this time. I had no idea how either. I just knew I couldn't live with myself if I let her die again. I escaped Jefferson this time by knowing exactly how to answer his questions and rushed to the bathroom. I hid in the corner again, and I couldn't believe it when Nathan showed up, freaking out all over again. Then the girl came into the bathroom, and before Nathan could shoot her, I smashed open the ancient fire alarm and scared both of them away. Victory! Until I got grilled by the security chief, David Madsen, who thinks he's Chuck Norris, Blackwell Ranger. Nathan Prescott almost kills a girl in the bathroom, but no, I'm the problem. And I was so glad when Principal Wells stepped in to shoo David away. I wanted to inform Principal Wells that I saw Nathan waving a gun in the bathroom, but I didn't want to mention the girl, or my new rewind abilities, for obvious reasons. I wouldn't know how to tell him without making me look crazy. See, that wasn't what I was worried about. Like, I was worried about Nathan, like, being, like, whoever's son, you know, and, like, this rich kid, and he wouldn't get in trouble, is the thing. Like, he'd still be running around all crazy with a gun. And instead, he would, you know, be even more riled up, and less stable than before. And we would have a target on our backs, because there's no way they would keep that confidential. So, you know, that's why. I didn't need to mention the rewind abilities, you know, or even Chloe. Like, we could have been fine just saying he had a gun, right? Like, he grilled me for being out in the hall during a fire alarm. I'm still glad I didn't have to tell him that Blackwell's most big fucking deal student actually killed a girl in a previous timeline. So my school days started with an apocalyptic dream, and then ended with saving a life and discovering I have some kind of power to rewind time. I don't know how to top that. Okay. Let's read about Nathan. Just when I thought Victoria Chase would be the worst of my social problems, now I have to deal with Nathan Prescott. But I guess he was the one who triggered my crazy rewind power by shooting that girl in the bathroom. He's 19 and already a scary fucking prick. I guess I have a little advantage on Nathan by being able to manipulate time, but if he shoots me, I may not be able to reverse anything. I have to be careful around him, especially since he's obviously got friends in high places, as his family last name is practically branded on every building here at Blackwell. His money against mine. On one hand, I do kind of feel bad for Nathan, because he doesn't seem to be in control, like he's doped up or over-medicated. On the other, he's an asshole who nobody has called out. And he almost killed, / did kill, a girl on campus. Should I go straight to the police? What do I say about my rewind power? Like I'd say anything. I just have to watch my own back from now on. Oh, school days. Okay. Whoa, I swear that security guard is the biggest ass here. That's saying a lot. He always treats everybody like they've committed a crime or they're about to commit one. He grilled me in the hall today, and I thought he was going to arrest me. I don't know much about him, but I heard he was kicked out of the army or something. It's an interesting flag you've put in there, Max. So of course I would end up at Blackwell Academy. So of course he would end up at Blackwell Academy in charge of security. Aren't you supposed to feel, I don't know, secure on campus? Bro dude swaggers everywhere with that badge and gun like he's looking to tase somebody. He would make a good photo portrait of authority, though. Who does a guy like that marry? I feel sorry for his family. Well, you're getting weird now, Max. You don't need to be personal. It would be like living in a barracks. Shudder. Just another person I have to avoid at Blackwell. Collect them all. Pokemons. I don't like the principal. I can't figure out where Principal Wells is coming from. For some reason, he seems to be suspicious of me at all times. Who knew I was that much trouble? He wanted to know why I was zoning out in the halls. I stuttered like a fool. He has so much power over my scholarship, I get uber nervous around him. I've never seen him laughing with other teachers and students, so I know he must have a problem with me. Or I've seen him laughing with other blah blah blah. He also seems a little stressed out. I would be too if I had to oversee Blackwell and all its drama. I thought I smelled alcohol on his breath, but that could have been his cologne, right? But I remember my first meeting in his office, and he was so nice and made me feel like I was becoming part of a special world. He said he hoped I would become a great photographer and someday return the favor to Blackwell. I thought that was a bit of wishful thinking, but it made me feel good. I just need to lay low around him until I can somehow gain his trust. Okay. Yep, that's where we're at now. Oh, okay. Look at all the pictures. You've taken that one. Some of these I think we can get here now. Oh, right. Then we have a message from Warren. Okay, he says, "Hi, Max. Can you get my flash drive? I need some info and space. Hello? Sorry, running late. Insane day. I'll meet you in the lot. Looking cool. You'll see. My camera will be ready. See you shortly. I hope so." Okay.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
Mm-hmm. What? Oh, I have an objective. Look at that. First, however, we need to wander around.
Ew, gross. At least switch to e-cigs. Oh, that's not nice. Poor little otter.
The circle of life. The way nature is.
They sure get a lot of mileage out of otter power.
I mean, it's okay to have a slogan.
Otter power? I'm so not there.
I feel like I read these in backwards order.
And this is where the otters perform their aquatic magic.
Imagine otters doing magic. Performing magic. Dude, there's that one, I guess counts as a VTuber on TikTok. Have you seen him? He's a ferret and he does magic. His name's Zigby. He's always live. I don't know if he's on Twitch, maybe. Anyway, he's like a magic ferret.
Posters
Oh,
over
I already
posters?
looked at those. I know those posters.
Somebody really wants to find Rachel. I'm sure this poster
Yeah, I
has
think a
stopped
lot of people
millions of bullies.
wanna find Rachel Amber. Bible study. Don't bully. Buddhist center. It's kind of cool.
Warren's waiting for me and his flash drive in the parking lot, so I better
Yeah,
get
well,
back to my
Warren can
dorm.
wait some more, okay?
Now I have to go back to the dorm. This day never ends.
Just sit a bit.
So bizarro to be back here after 5 years. I thought I could just fit right back in at school. But with all this shit going on, I'm even more an outsider. And who can I confide in besides my journal and my camera? Man,
Aren't
these are
you
supposed
friends
to
with
be the best
Warren?
years of my life. This is what it's like to be alone and feel lonely at once.
Usually a lot of people are like, oh, I'm surrounded by people, but I still feel lonely even though I'm not alone. She literally is alone, and she's like, I'm alone and lonely. Duh. That is not so special. That just makes sense. Nice chill vibes. Oops. Can I get out of this scene? I'm done. Okay. Can't walk through those grasses. Squirrel. Look at Brooke.
Brooke actually has a drone? Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
We could say, is this legal? Which feels like a very Max move. I'd love to say I love you. I'd love to. But she's not. I'm gonna say, is this legal?
Is that really yours? Is that even legal?
Of course.
It's definitely Max
Nobody
vibes.
knows about it yet.
Isn't it considered a weapon of war?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny.
This makes way more
Warren
sense in
said you were smart.
2013.
Please, step back.
Look, we don't like Warren, Brooke. You don't have to be jealous of us.
I'm almost sure Warren has the same bag. It looks a bit nerdy, though.
We can search it?
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
Why am I rewinding?
Sorry, Max. I have to focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
So we can tell her the name of the drone or something? And be less annoying?
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess.
That looks like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO. Now, that's a nice piece of tech.
You're full of surprises.
We are
Why would you know that?
so fake.
I love aerial photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those with great range. It's a new era of images.
Most impressive,
Where did
Max.
you learn about that
Warren
from?
said you were multifaceted.
You literally just said they're
Here.
only used for war.
Give the drone a whirl around campus.
And then you saw the name of it on the box. And like, all of a sudden now you know all about drones? Whoosh. not sure really like what the point of this is. I think we've gone through everything. Yeah, super fun. Thanks. Oops, didn't want to do that.
I bet the Blackwell founders would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies on their phones.
That is a very weird expression. I didn't even attack anybody with the drone. I know, right? I'll never make it in the military. Actually, not a very good picture, to be honest. Thanks for the coins, bitches.
This is a great image. All those rippling green coins. I hope everybody got their wish.
This is a great image. And I'm a photographer, but like, I'm not gonna take the photo. I'll sit here.
This day has been so insane.
Oh, now it's gonna let me get up if I choose.
Too fast. And none of it makes any sense. These visions, this power. I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow I did rewind time. So there has to be a reason. And I have to find out why.
I love these sorts of moments in this game. It's just so chill. Okay, I want to read what the things say here. Can my dad be okay? You guys are our word. Please find me a BF for prom. Please go ahead and kill me. Oh no. Make me famous. Don't fuck me. So I wonder if we can, I mean, we could probably, you know, like, kind of plot our way through and figure out who said what. But I'm not sure if, because I know when we get to the dorms, there's like whiteboards. I don't know if there's handwriting. I wonder if we can figure out who said what. Can I talk to Ms. Grant?
Miss Grant sure is dedicated to that petition. Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
No. We're gonna say sure, because she's one of the teachers we
always have time
respect.
for you. What's the petition?
We respect
David
her, so we
Madsen,
will
our
help
chief
her.
of security, wants to put surveillance
Oh,
cameras
we don't
all
like
around
him.
the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
Yeah.
David Madsen doesn't need another excuse to harass students here.
Max, this isn't about personalities. This is about protecting civil rights and our school's legacy of freedom. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land
Who founded
to
the school.
Who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Yeah. Are you sure?
The Native Americans?
The tribes who were here first, who welcomed the settlers. Both cultures found a mutual symbiosis and thrived. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture,
Are you sure?
will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
I don't think you know what 1984 is about. But I'll sign it.
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
Even if it is true, it has nothing to do with the situation. Yeah. Also, let's put up a bunch of security cameras so we don't... And I guess she means the year 1984. But I have you read George Orwell, ma'am? Have you? I'm just curious. Because I don't think the security is what you. Oh, look, it's the drone.
Stella always looks so serious and dedicated. Good for her.
Yeah, good for her.
Hey there, Stella.
It's manipulation tactic of making you an aggressor if you don't agree with them instead of being neutral. That's true. What? I wasn't paying attention. Who are we talking about? I'm not sure yet.
I'm not sure yet. I mean, he's clearly a genius, but I don't agree with everything he says.
He does get a bit pretentious, but he's passionate and just says what he thinks. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
We're talking about Mr. Jefferson? He's aloof, or what was the other option? You know, we'll play it cool. We'll say, okay. Now that you mention it. No way. Victoria. It's about making a move. Let's just ask about Victoria.
Victoria is pretty obvious.
It's clearly what Max wants to do.
Is into her.
I don't think she's closed the deal, but she's not the only player.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him. Well, I heard that from a good source.
Kind of want to say interesting, but we'll say, you knew Rachel?
So, you knew Rachel?
You need to get more information.
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my kind of clique. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
I can't say anything more,
I'd like to study
Okay.
this photo if you don't mind.
That's so cool that Blackwell is doing a show of Mr. Jefferson's work.
He's a teacher. At the school. What do you mean? Is there anything over here? No.
There's Justin and his skater posse. They're so cute doing their tricks. Yo, Justin.
Oh, cute little
Check out
skater
the Max.
boys.
Come to thrash?
Doing their adorable little tricks. She likes them, so we'll play it cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're
What's
gonna
your
thrash.
first move gonna be?
Jump?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Don't mind me just being a poser for a second.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the mat.
I came to nose slide. But I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah.
I
just can't skateboard shit.
Oh, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
I literally just said a tray flip, dude.
Go for a tree flip.
Let's get Trevor all over that action. Ooh.
Well, you know, it happens.
You can watch us destroy these rails.
Yeah. You sure are. Hey, buddy. What? Oh, he's good now. How are we doing on our photos? I still haven't had the squirrel drinking soda and the room photo. I think these others are not right now, maybe.
Daniel is always drawing something. He makes me look like an extrovert. What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi, Max. Could I, ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook, though.
Rather not.
I'd rather not, Daniel. Not that I don't want you to.
Never mind. I guess you would be too ashamed. Now, I have to get back to my drawing.
Look, I don't want him to sketch me, man. Did we talk? We haven't talked to her. Or looked at her. We'll block your son.
That's one of his famous shots. I love how it captures the moment.
Is it police officers killing a black man?
I think his name is Evan. He always looks so intense. Evan's portfolio always looks so uber pro. I'd love to see his photos in there. Hey, Evan.
I really do like how
Mind
she
if I
like
check out your
admires
cool
other people's
portfolio?
work. That's actually
Let's
really
see if
mature.
you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
We'll say Eugene Smith because his book was in the classroom.
Gotta be Eugene Smith.
Well, they both were famous war photographer images. But you should know the difference. Good try. Wrong answer.
Oh, good thing I have rewind powers.
Hey, Evan.
Let's see if you're worthy of it.
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet child knows things.
That's why I'm here.
You're a kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for a perusal
Kindred
of my
spirit,
portfolio?
just like Anne of Green Gables.
It's not a privilege I grant to many.
I'd be honored, sir.
Yay. Watch, it's like awful.
These photos are great.
Are they?
And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing.
Yeah, interesting that you have a lot of Rachel photos. I don't know how mesmerizing her face was. I really couldn't see it.
Hi, Evan.
As you can see, Rachel Amber was my favorite model here. She knew exactly what angles worked best with my eye.
What was she like?
What was she like?
We
She
don't want
was
to say
like mercurial.
if she was close,
You know
because
what that
that's kind of
means.
like a little bit accusatory.
I do, you snob. I know, I can be a little diva. What do you think happened to her?
Nothing good, Max. Nothing good.
Yeah, it's true. Usually that doesn't happen when you go missing. It's usually not for good reasons.
Clever.
Like, she hates the Vortex Club, and then she hates people who make fun of the Vortex Club. Like, again, she is so desperate to be special and to be a misfit, as she said, and to not be in any group, that she's just got any group that she could be with, she's gonna make fun of them. The pro-Vortex Club, the anti-Vortex Club, she's not in, she doesn't care about any of that.
That's Luke Parker. Zachary pushed him into a locker last week. Go bullies.
I think you mean go Otters.
Hello?
Max, I don't feel like talking.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Nathan Prescott, little rich bitch kid. He thinks he can own people like his parents own Blackwell. Like he owns the Vortex Club.
Yes, he's a nasty piece of work.
Yeah, don't
Somebody
get me
needs
started.
to take that prick down.
He'll take himself down.
He'll take himself down.
Yeah, history always proves that, right? Just wait for justice, you sheeple.
Ugh.
Let's talk later, okay, Max?
Yeah. I feel like I'm missing something. I think I've talked to everyone. Let's go get that flash drive for Warren. After we
I
look
need
at
to
the
go there and
signpost.
grab Warren's flash drive.
I need to go there.
Come on, Logan, bring it, brah. Yeah!
I need to go to my room and return Warren's flash drive.
Okay. I think this might be it for today's stream because I know we're starting at some point. We're getting into the thing with the paint bucket, and I don't want to. I don't really want to get into that. Oh, I guess we just saved. Settings, video settings, advanced, windowed, fly. So now I can get out. Okay. All right, so that is going to be it for today's stream, I believe. I'll be back on Tuesday to keep streaming this game to continue onward. Again, I'm aiming for 5 o'clock Pacific time. That's like the goal at least. I'm not really sure if that will be the actual time, but that's the plan. What? What? Oh, because I didn't. Sorry, hold on. I did not confirm. And so it changed it back to the full screen on me. Not like it matters because I'm not even in that scene in OBS anyway, but I kind of don't want to stare at the game. Okay, so yeah, back on Tuesday. I will be trying to post on TikTok if TikTok will stop hating me and will allow me to just live. God. And I'll probably be posting on Twitter as well. And also on YouTube maybe. Putting up old VODs. I'm like very behind on my VODs from like a year ago. But I'll be putting those up and not publishing them to the subscription feed though, because I know that would, like, if I can get a couple of them up a day, it would be a little bit much. So not doing that, but they will be on my channel if you want to check out old games I played and playlists and stuff. And I'll probably be uploading some shorts there as well, probably just a lot of similar content to TikTok, but maybe not necessarily the same. And yeah, and otherwise, like I said, I will probably be posting on Twitter more, and trying to post some on TikTok. So I'll be there in the meantime. And not Discord yet, but I will get that working. Some point, next few weeks probably. But for now, yeah, those are the places you can find me. And I'll be back on Tuesday for hopefully a few more hours. But like I said, I'm unsure how well my voice will hold up in the next couple weeks if I'm streaming a bunch. It takes a while to acclimate, so I don't want to lose my voice or anything. So but yeah, thanks for hanging out and keeping me company and chatting and uh for like subscribing and for I don't think we had any new followers, but for following, you can always follow if you aren't. And thanks for chatting and lurking and just hanging out, like I said, just keeping me company. I appreciate that. I really enjoy the Life is Strange games. And I'm really excited to be like going through them fully, replaying this one again, and also finishing up the others and actually getting to play them properly through as well. I'm really excited. So like I said, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday will probably be Life is Strange days. And Saturdays will be spooky games, is the plan. So I'll be back on Tuesday for that. And yeah, thanks for hanging out and everything, and have a good evening, good night, to everyone. Goodbye.